moving to Indianapolis, Indiana, here's what you need to know before you move. So you're thinking about moving to Indianapolis, Indiana. Maybe you're tired of paying $4,000 a month for a one-bedroom apartment somewhere else. Maybe you want a yard. Maybe you'd like to park your car without taking out a second mortgage. Or maybe you just spun a globe, landed on Indiana, and thought, let's see what that's all about. Whatever brought you here, there are some things you need to know before you make the move. Because Indianapolis is one of the fastest growing metro areas in the Midwest, and while there are a lot of things people love about living here, there are also a few surprises that Zillow won't tell you. Let's get into it. If we're meeting for the first time, my name is Craig, and I help people buy and sell homes throughout Indianapolis and the surrounding suburbs. Every week, I talk with people relocating from places like California, Texas, Florida, Illinois, and pretty much everywhere else. So if you're considering moving to Indianapolis, make sure you subscribe because I make videos like this to help you make your move easier. Now let's talk about what it's actually like living here. Let's start with the obvious one, affordability. This is usually the part where people come from California and they stop the video and they accuse me of making up home prices. Compared to many major metro areas around the country, your money goes much further in Indianapolis. You can still find neighborhoods with larger homes, decent sized yards, and communities that don't require you to sell a kidney just to make the down payment. And it's not just housing. Groceries, utilities, insurance, and everyday living expenses tend to be much more manageable than what many people are used to. It's one of the reasons people move here, then immediately start texting photos of their new house to their friends back home. One thing people don't realize until they move here is how centrally located Indianapolis really is. Chicago, about 3 hours away. Louisville, about 2 hours. Cincinnati, 2 hours. Nashville, around 4 hours. Basically, if you enjoy road trips, Indianapolis is kind of the Swiss Army knife of Midwest locations. The airport is also excellent. It's consistently ranked among the best airports in the country, which is nice because nobody ever said, you know what I really enjoy? Spending 6 extra hours in an airport. Hey guys, it's Craig. As much as I love making these videos, there is one thing I love more, and that is helping families and people from all over the United States make their move to my hometown, Indianapolis. I have helped countless families make this move, so whether you're coming out next week, next month, or even next year, don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is right here on the screen and linked in the description in case you missed the on-screen pop-up. I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to Indianapolis. Now let's discuss traffic. If you're moving here from Los Angeles, Chicago, Atlanta, or Washington, D.C., you're probably going to find this section adorable. Yes, Indianapolis has traffic, but what locals call traffic and what people from larger cities call traffic are often two completely different things. Here, someone might complain because their commute took 32 minutes instead of 22. In other cities, people are listening to entire podcast series before they reach their exit. Most places in the metro area are within 30 to 45 minutes of each other, which is one of the reasons people enjoy living here. Now let's talk about Indiana weather. The weather here has commitment issues. You get all 4 seasons, sometimes in the same week. Summer can be hot and humid, fall is beautiful, winter can be cold and snowy, spring is usually pleasant, except for the days where Mother Nature spins a wheel and decides we're trying every season before lunch. So if you're moving from Florida, Arizona, or Southern California, winter will definitely be an adjustment. If you're moving from Minnesota, you'll probably wear shorts in February and laugh at the rest of us. One of the biggest questions people ask me is, which suburb should I move to? And honestly, that's a little like asking which pizza topping is best. People have surprisingly strong opinions. If you're looking for highly rated schools, newer developments, restaurants, shopping, and lots of amenities, Carmel, Fishers, Westfield, and Zionsville are usually at the top of many people's lists. Greenwood has become extremely popular for people wanting strong value, good neighborhoods, and convenient access to the south side. Noblesville offers a slightly slower pace while still being close to everything. Brownsburg and Avon continue to grow and are popular choices on the west side. The nice thing about Indianapolis is there isn't one perfect suburb. There are a lot of really good options depending on budget, commute, and lifestyle. Now, let's talk about a few things that surprise people after they move here. First, the restaurant scene is much better than people expect. Every time someone visits from out of state, they seem shocked that Indiana has restaurants. I'm not sure where that stereotype comes from, but yes, we do have food. And some of it's actually really good. Second, Indianapolis has a surprisingly active sports culture. You've got the Indianapolis Colts, you've got the Pacers, the Indy 500, minor league baseball, soccer, and plenty of college sports. Even people who aren't huge sports fans usually find themselves getting caught up in some of it. And third, people here tend to be pretty friendly. You may find strangers talking to you in public. I know, it's unsettling at first, but eventually you'll get used to it. Thinking about relocating to Indianapolis? Well, I have just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours and hours of research. And I've linked it down below from the top employers, the best hospitals, and a boatload of other things that you need to know before making the move. The best part is that this guide is 100% free. You heard me, 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. Hope this helps. But no city is perfect, so let's talk about some things people don't love. For starters, if your dream view includes mountains, oceans, or dramatic cliffs, Indianapolis may disappoint you. The highest point of elevation around here is often an overpass. Indiana's pretty flat, very flat. Historically flat. Another downside is public transportation. Most people rely heavily on their cars. This is definitely a driving city. And while Indianapolis has a strong economy, certain specialized industries may have fewer opportunities compared to places like New York, Chicago, or San Francisco. Again, not deal breakers for most people, but they're worth knowing. So who tends to love living here? Families, remote workers, people looking for more space, people who want to buy a home without needing 3 roommates and a trust fund, people who want access to city amenities while still enjoying a lower cost of living. Indianapolis does a really good job of balancing affordability, convenience, and quality of life. Now, if your ideal lifestyle involves never owning a car, walking everywhere, and grabbing an espresso from a cafe located underneath your apartment in a 40-story skyscraper, Indianapolis may not be your dream city. But for a lot of people, it's an incredible fit. At the end of the day, Indianapolis offers something that's getting harder and harder to find. A place where you can still build a great life without feeling like every financial decision requires approval from a board of directors. You've got affordable housing, great suburbs, growing job opportunities, a central location, and communities that people genuinely enjoy being a part of. And that's exactly why so many people continue moving here every year. If you're considering a move to Indianapolis, let me know in the comments where you're moving from and what questions you have. And if you're thinking about buying a home anywhere in the Indianapolis area, please feel free to reach out. My team and I help people relocate here every single week, and we'd be happy to help make your move as smooth as possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.